So it's been said that the quality of our relationships determines the quality of our life. So, welcome today to the conversations that help us become better partners, parents, friends, and humans, because every relationship is a chance to heal, grow, and belong. Welcome, everyone. I'm Laura DeFranco, the CEO of Brave Healer Productions Publishing, where we are helping the world experience what's possible. And here today to help me with this mission is the lead author of one of our newest books. Welcome, Jean Voice Dart. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and it's an honor to be here with you, Laura. Thank you.
So, we're talking about brave families, the ultimate guide to long lasting, loving relationships. And Jean, I have a lot of gratitude for you. You are a badass. You are an incredible leader. Your kindness just showers over all of us. It has throughout this project and throughout the whole time that I've known you. So thank you for saying yes to this and leading this amazing group of people to sharing their stories. You guys, Jean Voice Dart is an expressive arts psychotherapist, teacher, best-selling author, grandparent, and brave wellness enthusiast whose life has been shaped by both deep love and loss. Despite trauma, chronic pain, and the suicides of two family members, she chooses joy through the healing power of God and community, inspiring and celebrating courageous, creative conquerors worldwide. Love
There
that.
you go.
Jean, tell me your why for this project.
Well, when the opportunity happened, and I'm grateful to you for this, it was just immediately, wow, there's something in there in me that is unfinished. There's something in there that I feel compassionately about with families. And the subtitle just came up about long-lasting, loving relationships. I feel like everybody out there wants that. And families provide us with so much stuff, so many drama, so much drama and challenges that we learn that. And it's a hard lesson to learn. We learn how to give and receive love. We have to because of the family. Yeah.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah.
You guys take a peek real quick at this gorgeous book. So, just a congrats to you, Jean, about moving this beautiful book out into the world. Huge shout out to Davide De Angelis for his beautiful cover art. And we love collaborating with amazing people. So you can see all of our contributing authors there. I'm in love with the heart and the colors and everything on
Yeah.
this book. So
Well, if I could say something about that image, if you look closely, there are tears in there, kind of hidden in there. And I asked him, we had a chat, Davide and I, and I got that image in a dream. But he made it miraculous. But the image, of families, there's this love, but there's also this sorrow. Um, and see the tears dripping from the fingers and the reaching out to connect. And we chatted for about an hour about, and he shared me some stories of his families as well and what he's going through. And he was just about to attend a memorial service. And he said, thank you for letting me create this image. It helped me with my healing with the death in our family, So it's just that dichotomy of joy and pain that happens with families. Mhm.
yeah. Oh, thank you for sharing that story, about him and his process. That's beautiful. We move through life while we're experiencing everything that's going on behind the scenes. Often we don't know what is going on with people. And yeah, it's important to understand just that point and be kind and I think more gentle with people, Um, I have just a message for, everyone that stepped up to say yes to this book, to your co-authors. I'm so grateful to you all for sharing your gorgeous stories. And then you're stepping up in the other part of our chapters with your master teachings, teaching us tools and strategies that we can use, that we can apply really immediately. And so thank you for saying yes to this and for putting your heart and souls onto these pages. Jean, do you also have a message for your co-authors today?
Well, I thank I thank all of you from deeply within my heart for being vulnerable and sharing your stories. It's such a wide range of experiences with families that's represented, and we made an effort to do that. And the tips and techniques that they share, the journey that they share, is going to touch someone. You might pick up the book and flip through it and go, "Oh my gosh, that's me. That person knows me and understands me." We're talking about LGBTQIA plus experiences with families. We're talking about disabled family members and working with that as a family community. We're talking about extended families, blended families, uh, non-biological chosen families, adopted families, all different kinds of families and the journeys that they go through. And this team represented that so well, so beautifully. I'm just very honored and proud to stand with them. Yeah.
So what do you think the most important thing you would want us to know about brave families is?
I think it's about love. And as we journey with families, we have that opportunity, just as the picture displays, to go deep, deep within the heart, that deep going into that, and say, hey, it's not them out there, it's me in here. And what is happening in my life, and as you mentioned, two suicides in my family. We have multiple challenges with disabilities and other things we navigated through. But as we go through our life family adventures, we can face it and look in the mirror, or we can just keep on pointing and not grow in learning how to love. So the biggest thing is loving ourselves and accepting our journey and what we have to learn from it. And then we are able to receive that from others. Yeah.
You know, that's vulnerable, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's,
Yeah.
I think what keeps people afraid of going deeper is they can already feel whatever bubbling up. And we've really been taught to kind of shove that back down some so that we can cope. I don't know, but that's not really the way to do it, is it?
No, no. I mean, we could do it that way and get through, especially for it. We have family members who were abused. Some of our authors, they can't even think about relationships with their parents, maybe when they were child abuse. Um, but we come to this long-lasting, loving relationship with Source or with ourselves, whatever that is. And that has to be facing our pain. Feel, reveal, and heal is what I say. Let the feelings come, reveal what happened, where you are, and what your part is in that, and work on what you need to work on to experience joy every day. Yeah.
Feel, reveal, and heal. I like that.
Yeah.
So, okay. Um, you have a pretty amazing resource section in this book. And
Yeah.
I just don't want to go away without telling people about really what's in here. And, you and I both know that the world of wellness can be completely overwhelming when we're out there searching for a solution to something, to a challenge we're having, a problem we're having. So talk to us about this resource section and just really about navigating the information out there?
I love the resource directory that is just so powerful. Free edition in the back of the book. Um, it's more than 20 pages long. It includes that one-on-one connection with practitioners, the ones in our book. But the massive amount of information, the remaining pages, is nonprofit organizations, other helpful organizations worldwide. I did the research to find uh, different countries represented that support the top 10 global challenges that families are facing. Um, we have that broken into those categories and pages within those categories to help others who are struggling. I myself was in a homeless shelter. I mean, I've been through so much. I care deeply about families and what they go through to help your child, to help your parents if you're doing elder care. These are resources that really are much needed for families, and we have them there. So,
Yeah, phenomenal, Jean. Really, it's an amazing section in this book. And hey, you have a lot going on outside of the book project. I don't know, tell us about, how do people work with you? What are you up to in the world? I know you've got some things coming after this book, has come out into the world. Tell us everything.
okay, well, yeah, you said book project. It's not just a book, it's a project. Um, and it involves a lot of other things to support families. I say I care deeply about families. I do. That doesn't mean that I know everything about families. I'm not perfect. I made a lot of mistakes. My sisters will nod their heads. But so this is a project. We have a summit where we will have expert speakers sharing panels and guest speakers sharing. They're the authors. We have that scheduled for coming up in August. We have our group, Brave Families Caring Community. This is a community for everyone who is navigating through family challenges. And I'm very proud of that starting up and welcome everyone to join that if you need a safe space, a safe community to listen to someone, a speaker, an expert sharing, and then we go off camera if you have to share, have something to share, some trauma, something you're going through that you'd rather not this be videoed, that's available too. So a lot of support is happening, plus multiple podcasts and interviews you're doing with all the authors, I'm doing on Courageous Creative Conquerors. All of this wealth of information for you as we delve deeper and share resources for families.
But Jean, it's a lot. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. There's so many ways you guys can connect. There's so many fun things happening. The book and all of Jean's offerings are really quite amazing. Jean, what's the message you want to leave everyone with today?
I'd say you're valuable, you're lovable, um, you're not alone. If you're going through family challenges, we're here for you. And please remember that you are loved. Yeah.
Jean Voice Dart, lead author of Brave Families. Jean, thank you so much for what you do in the world. Thank you for being here today to share it with everyone. And you guys can hear it. This is way more than a book. This is a very generous community. Jean has her websites right down below us here, right? So I've hooked you
Yeah.
up and you can find out about everything she talked about. Of course, we would love for you to hop over and buy your copy of the book. So I've got the link down below for you to do that. And lastly, today, everyone, remember your words change the world when you're brave enough to share them. So it is time to be brave. See you next time, everyone.
Bye bye.